Vikings, A History of the Norse People by Martin J. Dougherty. Digitally narrated in the voice of William Birch. Published by Amber Books and produced by Deep Zen. Introduction. Few peoples or groups have ever exerted such an influence on popular culture as the Vikings. They have given us everything from the foundation of modern cities to comic book superheroes. Their explorations and raids put islands and even continents on the map. Their depredations are, of course, legendary. And yet most of what has passed into popular culture about the Vikings is just that, legend. For the Vikings, at least as they are popularly depicted, see raiders in horned helmets, drinking mead from skull goblets and longing to die gloriously in battle, never actually existed. Even the famous quote, "From the fury of the Northmen, good Lord, deliver us," is quite possibly a myth. It has been attributed to many religious figures of the time, and it is certain that many people prayed for exactly that. But the true original source is hard to find. There may not even be one. It may be that the most common quote associated with the Vikings, the phrase that more than anything else sums up their deeds, is itself a modern invention. The reality of the people who have become known as the Vikings is rather more complex than the popular version, at once far more mundane and in many ways even more incredible than the well-known tales of bloodthirsty raiders and grim warriors. These were the people who voyaged across the hostile North Atlantic Ocean in open-topped ships, who carried their vessels overland to reach the Russian rivers and sailed down them to find new trade partners or sources of plunder. They were explorers, settlers and traders as well as warriors, and their legacy helped shape the modern world. The historical evidence. What we know about the Vikings comes from many sources, none of them completely reliable. Conventional archaeology has unearthed artifacts, burial sites and settlements, allowing us to study what the Vikings left behind, but only the relatively small amount of material that is well preserved. We can make inferences and take educated guesses as to the significance or even function of an item, but we cannot be certain. Some known facts are extrapolated from relatively obscure sources, such as the imprint of long decayed cloth on jewelry found in a grave. Although highly intelligent experts made these extrapolations, they can never be more than a best guess. Experimental archaeology has allowed us to learn about how the Vikings built their homes and ships, and how they fought. While some reenactors do no more than play at being movie Vikings, many are dedicated researchers who have done good work in reconstructing what might have.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?